Hello, today we are going to see one of the most common topic in programming language and mostly asked in any interview. That is, what are the pillars of object-oriented programming language or core concepts in object-oriented programming. But first let us understand what is this object-oriented programming or OOPS concept. It is widely used concept in most of the programming languages like Java, Python, C++, etc. except the C language. OOP is associated with concept of class, objects and its four pillars that are encapsulation, abstraction, inheritance and polymorphism. Let us understand each of these types in detail. In object-oriented programming, it combines a group of variables and functions into a unit. We call that unit an object. We refer these variables as its property and functions as method. Let us take an example of class birds with properties of types and colors and methods like speed, height and location. In object-oriented programming, group of related variables and functions that are made into objects is called encapsulation. For example, wings of birds are used to fly, legs to walk, and this binding of properties from legs to walk is function in a class known as encapsulation. Next comes abstraction. Abstraction means hiding the details from outside world. For example, the wings which are used for flying, which is seen by the whole world, but the details are hidden from the world, such as feathers or skin of the bird are hiding the body. After this comes another type is polymorphism. Here, poly means many and morphism means forms. In short, polymorphism is also called as many forms. It helps us to redefine the process, the way it works, either by using a different process or by using different parts of it. Both the terms are known as overriding and overloading respectively. Now, if a bird uses its leg for flying instead of wings, here we are changing the part of the process. This is known as overloading. So if we already use existing function with an argument A, but we reuse the same function with different argument B, then it is called as overloading. Now let's say the bird is flying in a forward direction, but suddenly it changes its direction and starts flying in backward direction. This is called as overriding. Here we are changing the whole process or mechanism of the process. It is called as overriding. Now after this, the last comes inheritance. Considering birds as the main class and that has the properties like legs, wings, eyes, etc. and the functions like walk, fly, see, etc. Now here we'll take two classes of water bird and perching. But their functions are already added in main class, that is bird class. Hence, they can inherit their function from bird class with the help of concept called inheritance. It means there are some common functions in bird class which is included in both water bird and perching classes, which also have, and we don't have to call these functions again. These are the four main pillars of object-oriented programming. I hope this video was helpful for you to understand each of this type and you'll be able to implement in your programs.